Sullivan, Tracy Turner, and we're with the Sullivan Turner team at Mayvon Real Estate. And today we are delighted and honored to bring you a bird's eye view of lovely Jasmine Cottage here at 129 Colleton Avenue. We are right in downtown Aiken. You wouldn't really know it because we're in this impeccably landscape garden that offers a lot of privacy. We actually are situated right across from the Wilcox Hotel, and many of you may have heard of the Wilcox as it is one of our country's top hotels. It's very highly rated, and when you want to come visit and see Jasmine Cottage in person, we would highly recommend you stay and enjoy the Wilcox. We often call it Aiken's living room. So Jasmine Cottage offers 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. It's about 4415 square feet, so lots of gracious space there, and it's listed at 1.15. And we will continue to take you on a tour just as we're here in this front garden. You know, it's kind of amazing. Our clients actually brought in 8 feet of earth to level out the garden so that you could have this wonderfully landscaped, both hardscape and landscaped front entry garden. And I love this, don't you?
My favorite is the basket weave. I love the brickwork here.
And they actually also added the front porch to Jasmine Cottage. And I think a southern porch, especially in downtown, is just lovely. I know we have some other friends and clients who live further down on Colleton, and they love their porch because they can just enjoy, you know, conversation with friends. They get a little sense that the world is still moving, and they get to enjoy a nice breeze. This porch has really high ceilings. And again, they're with a Hitchcock design and, you know, painted that lovely blue that we see in so many southern homes.
And right now, you actually get to enjoy the lovely gardenia that just smells amazing. And you've got really great privacy, even though you're right here, right across from the Wilcox.
I know you can actually walk to Hitchcock Woods really easily. You can walk into town. You could go to the community theater at the Aiken Community Playhouse and just walk right home afterwards. This is our gorgeous foyer, and the front door here is new, and the side lights and transom were installed by our clients, but this foyer is really a nice scale and proportion, and we've got these deep coffered ceilings and this gorgeous heart pine floors. And just to tell you a little bit about the history and why it's called Jasmine Cottage, there was Frederick Wilcox who came to Aiken, and he actually came to be a chef at a different hotel and then ultimately opened the Wilcox. His wife Elise, she evidently was very accomplished cook, but she brought in a famous chef named Ernest Weil from Europe, and he came to Aiken, and ultimately he bought this house at the corner of Colleton and Newberry, and his wife just fell in love with Aiken and this home and its pale yellow color, and she called it her Jasmine Cottage. And that comes from a book called Blackberries in the Summer that is about Eulalie Sally, who was a wonderful woman who actually had a real estate company here in Aiken. It's about Eulalie Sally and the Aiken Rental Colony. So this foyer opens to our first main floor suite that we're going to show you. We have a library here that can be the whole house library, or with just the simple close of these doors to the foyer, this all can live as a suite. All of this paneling was brought in by our clients, all the bookcases and shelves. And just to note, the baseboards here are probably about 12 inches, and the cabinets sit on top at that height, so there's not a lot of bending over to reach items in the cabinets. I love the ambiance of this room. It just feels so cozy, and how wonderful in the fall and winter to use the fireplace and really have an intimate place to enjoy a book or write a letter or just respond to emails. This house actually has 9 fireplaces, and they all have European cool style inserts. So you will see the fireplaces throughout, and our clients have restored them and even put new marble surrounds around each of them. So we're going to go into the guest suite, and so this bathroom is just one example of a really fine renovation and really clever and thoughtful to details. So we've got waterworks fixtures throughout this home and also in this bath. But one of the features I just love, because this bathroom's on the front of the house, is they've put in a glass door so you can just close the shutters and have the privacy you'd like when you're in the shower. So really elegant, and now we're in this bedroom that sits on this side of the home. So again, this can live as bedroom bath or bedroom bath and sitting room, and just a really nice scale. Again, really cozy. I'm sure this is an excellent sleeping room. And kind of surprising is we actually have a walk-in closet right here in your guest suite. Lots of modern amenities throughout this house, and you may be able to hear the sound system that was wired when our clients did the renovation. They also put in a security system. And let's linger a little bit in this library. If you didn't get enough the first time, right? It's just luscious. And then back to the foyer. And I think, Becky, as you meander to the living room, enjoy the gallery.
Hello, Tracy Turner here. Welcome to this grand, square, gracious living room. Really great space here, but yet very cozy and nice to entertain. Enjoy good conversations with close friends and family. And just a reminder that when the owners did the renovation here, this is all newer drywall and newer baseboards here, and lovely hardwood floors throughout. One of my favorite little peeks here is let's go out and see the parkway. And I just wanted to point out there's no house that you can see across the street. You've got this great parkway where you can you'll see neighbors in the morning or evening or throughout the day taking their dogs up and down to the woods or to the downtown eateries, and just a great space off of Newberry Street. And then I wanted to show here, it's a really pretty view to the back garden. And I want to share a little story here. It's one that touched my heart when Sissy shared it with me. So if you'll just look and pan through that garden. So the owners of the property, they had done a lot of renovation there. And Sissy remembers that as just barren and red clay, no retaining walls or in-ground pool, just a blank slate. And they invited her over for a garden reveal. And they opened up the window to show her the garden, and no words could express, just tears, because she was so emotionally struck and just in awe about the transformation and how beautiful the gardens were. And so I thought that was a neat story to share with you. one of the other features of this great living room is all the mantles here were restored as well. These are newer. And you've got this great space here to put your artwork or your other displays, things that you want to feature for the room. Another neat aspect of the room.
So, is it time for dinner?
Yes.
You want to see the dining room? Just as we come back through the foyer, just want to point out we do have a coat closet, and then we have our sound system mechanicals here in this closet to my right. And then I'll take you in here to this beautiful dining room. Really nice scale. And our clients actually expanded this room, and it really enables this room to, right now we have dining for 6, but easily could be 8 or 10. It's a really lovely scale with, and I love that they have the picture lights and the sconces and the elegant fireplace again with the coal style insert. And I actually really love that they put the transom windows in above the front windows because it offers some natural light. And who doesn't love to get a little peek of blue sky when you're enjoying lunch, or a little bit of that rosy dusk sunset sky as you're sitting down for dinner. Every dining room, at least I would say most entertainers really love to have a space that transitions from the kitchen to the dining room. And here we have a little butler's pantry with a sink. And you know, it's always great to have that place to put your platters as you're changing courses, or just cleaning up after you've had your friends and family over. And really, one of the sitters of this home is this fabulous, gorgeous kitchen. It's serene with the color of the cabinetry and the honed granite and the stainless, but yet the nice molding and the transom windows here over the sink, and just the lighting. It's just beautiful. We have great appliances in this kitchen. We actually have a compactor, we have a stainless steel apron front farmhouse sink, your Viking dishwasher, your Viking 6-gas burner with your vent that can go up and down, and of course your Rolls Royce of refrigerators, your Sub-Zero 48-inch refrigerator with your French doors and pull-out drawers. We have a Viking microwave oven and warming drawer on the side. And then in terms of the interior design, as I'm sure most of you are appreciating, that I love that our clients have this pine hutch here in the kitchen, just again to bring that mix of old and new. There's great seating space here at the island, and then we have another little nook here, which I kind of say is the chef's nook, or the gourmet corner. And a great place to have your coffee bar. We have a toaster oven here. Great place to have those cookbooks that you want to have easy access to, your Barefoot Contessas, and just to put those things that you want access to on a daily basis. So really beautiful kitchen. We keep referring to Becky. Becky Wilson is behind the camera. She's our team coordinator and does such a great job. Becky, you're going to go meet Tracy in the owner's suite.
Hi, welcome to the owner's suite. This bedroom is located at the back of the house, so a private spot back here. You've got a gracious square room here, large enough to accommodate a master, a king-size bed with bedside tables on either side, and one of 9 fireplaces again, the European coal inserts there in the owner's bedroom. And as you come this way, there's a nice transition room here. Could be a nice dressing room area, but this transitions into a nice walk-in closet. And then this is what I consider the Ritz-Carlton of owner's suite baths. Lovely space. This actually used to be, prior to renovation, the dining room. And so if you'll pan up to look, you can see the coffered ceilings there, lovely, just really nice touch. And as you're looking up, you may not notice that there is a top to this lovely shower. That's a steam shower. So you can enjoy a nice steam shower in your Ritz-Carlton bath. Of course, even with the heated towel racks, and then again, another gas coal fireplace as well. And love the soaking tub overlooking the back gardens. Just a perfect spot for that as well. We'll go on and Becky, do you want to just take a peek at the walk-in closet there?
It's kind of hard to see, but those shelves go all the way to the ceiling, don't they? So you've got lots of storage.
Yes, lots of top storage for those items that you're not using on a daily basis. And the one special treat about the owner's bedroom is this great porch that they added. And we get to kind of take a sneak peek of all the special outdoor spaces. There's going to be a little zen space down that direction that Sissy will share with you. And there's kind of a peek there at the saltwater pool with your cascade waterfall. That's a 16 by 32 pool, and it is one of the few in Aiken that is heated and cooled. And what a perfect spot here on the porch to just enjoy your coffee with the New York Times and catching up in the morning before you start your day. And I think Sissy's going to share with you some areas downstairs which they renovated as well.
Hi, I'm sure you all loved the owner suite. And that porch and that view of the garden is spectacular. And truly, the bath is one of the most beautiful baths I've ever been in. I love the staircase. It's nice and wide, and it's a newer staircase, and it leads us to a really open, really nice scale room downstairs. And this could be a bedroom, but it has been most recently used by our clients as a studio. And there are two fireplaces that were added to the house, and they both are downstairs. This is one, and it has a really nice hearth. It's a really big space. We have heart pine floors and molding, and the sound system continues downstairs, which is really nice. And we have, again, built-in storage. But one of the secrets of this house, okay, there's not an attic, but better. There are two rooms of heated and cooled rooms that are for walk-in storage. I'm not going to show you those rooms, but they're sizable in terms of total square footage. Becky, if you don't mind showing the powder room that's downstairs. And I love that you have that hexagonal tile. It's really charming. And again, we have the nice pedestal sink and one of the nice features of downstairs. Okay, so you saw that there's a pool, so we're on the level of the pool. Well, if you are entertaining on the patio that you'll see in a bit, what's great is you basically have a downstairs kitchen. You've got a sink, a dishwasher, a wine fridge, and a beverage fridge, and all this countertop space. So if you had a guest that was staying with you for a little bit lengthier time, this would be a great place to put your Keurig and a toaster oven, and they can wake up and spend the whole morning downstairs, and you all can meet for lunch downtown. We've got handsome tile floor here, and then behind this closet is your washer and dryer. So good storage space, and really practical with the tile floor. Also for those who are artists, it's really nice to have a sink that can be a work sink to clean your brushes and such. So really useful space here. It really is like a second kitchen. And you know, this downstairs space had been an apartment before the renovation. So it's really nice to kind of see again with that kitchen. It's almost like an ode to what it was once upon a time. But before we leave the inside, I just want to again point out there's a door here that leads to a garage, which we're going to see on the exterior. And again, just enjoy this space. Now, again, for those who want to linger longer, this space is just a beautiful Zen garden. It's so intimate. We've got terraces here that are surrounded with bamboo. We've got a retaining wall here covered with big ivy, and a lovely koi pond and fountain. I can imagine sitting here with a cup of tea, or maybe doing some yoga, or just having a girlfriend over and enjoying a cup of tea and conversation in the afternoon. Oh, there's Tracy.
We're just gonna go from one relaxing senses to another.
So when they did all the improvements to the landscaping of this property, they rezoned all the sprinkler systems. There's 13 different zones. They put in all these tropical lush plants and plantings. And again, this is the base of your owner's porch that they installed. So you've got another great outdoor room here for entertaining and enjoying those upcoming fun summer pool days with friends. And again, lots of really great work that they did on the exterior and the siding. And oh, hi, Sissy.
Oh, before we really get
That's right.
captured by the garden, there's another bedroom and bath to show you inside. Sorry to interrupt, Tracy.
No problem.
So this is your downstairs guest bedroom, and this is the second fireplace I mentioned before, which has been added by our clients. And the scale of this room is magnificent, and we've got built-in bookcases. I love that the quality's carried throughout with the plantation shutters, and we've got these cute little doors to give you privacy if someone's using the studio room. And then there's a full bath here, which has again the waterworks fixtures, and we've got your closet space is actually tucked in here in the bath, but a really nice, elegant, gracious guest bath. So what do you say, Becky? Should we go back to the garden?
That sounds great.
Again, we've got the part-time floor throughout too. It's just lovely. And I think it would be so nice as a guest to be able to open these doors in the morning and just, you know, have a moment to yourself, sitting here outside. And isn't that just an amazing view?
And to think that they had, you know, really come in and they put in now 3 different levels of regrading and landscaping. Beyond all the terraces and the hardscaping, and you know, beyond the 200 amp electrical service that they did, and the surround system, which actually is enjoyed out here as well. And you've got all these great utilities that are
They've all been consolidated into one area. So you've got your pool equipment and your HVAC equipment tucked here, and then kind of almost like a little alley storage over here behind that left gate, and that takes you to your electrical meter, your gas meter. You have tankless water heaters at this house, so all of those are installed there. And then here is the garage doors, and it's really an architectural element because you've got that darling copper roof.
very
And
sweet.
I mean, those garage doors are just so cute. And
if you wanted to use the garage for your vehicles, then you could come off Newberry Street here and access it.
a double gate here, and really for the most part now I think it's used for as a service entrance for the pool caretakers and the landscapers, but you certainly could work that out so you could bring your little Alfa Romeo sports car up here.
And this is such a sweet spot here, the little boxwood garden that's calmed by these conifers. Just a neat little reading nook area, garden. So do you like it? Isn't it fabulous? Wouldn't you love to call Jasmine Cottage home? You can. So if you would, you can call us, and we'd love to show it to you in person. And I think that's one of the things that Tracy and I talked about a lot the past couple of days when we've been here preparing for today, is that it's really an experience to be here. I mean, it shows beautifully in photographs and on video, but when there's a quality and kind of an emotional connection that I agree. Yes.
you have when you're here.
You really do have to walk through it and to experience that connection yourself, and you'll see how phenomenal that is. I mean, our words are not going to express it enough.
Well, I saw that someone commented on our Live or Later Facebook post that it's paradise in Aiken, and truly it is. And just again, the location's so fabulous. You can walk everywhere. And again, one of the things we can't show you today is the landscape lighting. It is so beautiful at night with the garden lit and the house lit, and we have wonderful photos of the landscape lighting that are part of the multiple listing photographs.
It's very striking.
It's beautiful. So thank you for being with us today for our Live or Later open house at Jasmine Cottage. Do you want to give the recap?
Sure. So this is, again, it's 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, about 4415 square feet. Auto built originally in the 1890s. Lovingly restored by this owner.
And it's offered for $1,150,000, and we would be delighted to help you call Jasmine Cottage your home. Thank you for joining us today. Bye.
So,